Are you looking for the best soundbars? In this video we will look at some of the 7 best soundbar on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Sonos Beam Soundbar. Two of our experts recommend the first generation Beam, and Welch likes it as an alternative to the Arc for setups that are tight on space. Although it won't get you quite the same depth of sound as the Arc or the second generation Beam, Feinberg says the Beam sounds very good and really serves a purpose for those smaller or budget-oriented needs. The first gen Beam is about $50 cheaper, and Matt Mahone, an audiovisual and acoustics consultant at LSTN, calls it his personal pick. Along with the sound quality, he likes that the speaker can be connected to your phone over Wi-Fi rather than Bluetooth. That way, when you want to play music, you don't have to worry about the signal dropping because you walked too far from the speaker. Plus, he says, it's dead easy to add a Sonos subwoofer and satellite surrounds. At number 2. Yamaha YS109 Soundbar. Sound engineer Nicholas Radina is frequently asked what he uses in his personal life. Eschewing pro equipment, I strive to keep it simple at home and gravitate toward brands I use often, he says. A brand I trust day in and day out is Yamaha. He loves the YS series of soundbars, particularly the YS109 as a great, affordable entry. Or for a little more money, the YS209 adds an easy-to-deploy subwoofer for those looking for a slightly fuller sound, he says. His tip, put the sub in a corner to take advantage of the boundary effect, which will give a nice, free loudness bump to your low end without needing more power or larger enclosure. Yamaha YS109 soundbar with built-in subwoofers, Bluetooth, and Alexa voice control built-in. At number 3. JBL Bar 9.1 Soundbar System. AIX Records founder and author Mark Waldrop's favorite soundbar is JBL's Bar 9.1. It comes with a dedicated wireless subwoofer and 2 satellite speakers that carry discrete surround channels into your listening room, he says. Those satellite speakers are also interesting because they are completely wireless. Attach them to the soundbar to charge, and when it's time to watch a movie or a football game, you can set them up behind you, where they'll last for up to 10 hours. It delivers theater-quality sound, Waldrop says. The JBL Bar 9.1 soundbar brings audio experience of a movie theater into your home with 2 detachable surround speakers and the added punch of Dolby Atmos and DTS X3D sound. With 820 watts of total system power, you can enjoy every Oscar-worthy performance through powerful, crystal-clear audio. Turn up the 10-inch subwoofer for pulse-pounding bass or turn it down and relax with Chromecast and AirPlay music streaming. Immerse yourself in the latest blockbuster or relive your favorite movie or sports scenes. The most incredible home cinema sound experience is here. At number 4. JBL Bar 2.1 Deep Bass Soundbar with 6.5-inch wireless subwoofer. Audiovisual and acoustic consultant Alexander Mayo of the Arup Group really likes JBL's 2.1 Deep Bass Bar. The perfect soundbar for me is aesthetically neutral, can pair with a subwoofer, and includes Bluetooth for easy music playback from a mobile device. The JBL Bar 2.1 Deep Bass hits all of these points while leaving behind some of the simulated surround processing of its rivals, which are hit or miss in execution, Mayo says. Though it lacks some smart features like Alexa or Google Assistant, Mayo says it more than makes up for that in the bass response of the subwoofer and is priced very competitively for those looking for an upgraded experience to what the built-in TV speakers can provide. Immerse your living room in sound. The JBL Bar 2.1 Deep Bass Sound Bar turns your living room into a cinema or stadium. JBL Bar 2.1 Deep Bass might be compact, but it delivers 300 watts of incredible JBL signature sound. Connect to your TV with just one optical or HDMI cable or stream music from your phone with built-in Bluetooth. Dolby Digital and JBL surround sound bring a real cinematic experience to your home, making anything you watch or listen to more epic, more thrilling and more powerful. At number 5. Samsung HWR 452.1 Soundbar with wireless subwoofer. Video editor Travis Weir recommends this soundbar, which includes a separate and surprisingly delicate subwoofer. The essential feature here is the subwoofer, he says. Normally it's extravagant, overbearing in modest spaces and insufficient in big, lofted living rooms unless you let a pro audio service turn your pockets inside out, he says. But the HWR 450 has quality of life things that I like. The remote is weird enough to stand out in the pile, the Bluetooth is reliable, and the subwoofer is small enough to fit inside my entertainment center. Why do we put it there? It's dead center to our sofa, and resonance goes through the furniture rather than the floor, saving us a cranky knock from the folks downstairs. Feel the subtle rumble of distant thunder and earth-shattering sound as it pounds the air around you in the wireless subwoofer that boasts a frequency response, amp, of 43 Hz 20 kHz. The soundbar automatically analyzes the content and optimizes the sound setting for the best experience. Claim more glorious victories with a special setting that boosts gain sound effects. Bluetooth connectivity for easy wireless connections allows you to enjoy music from your mobile devices with no strings attached. Optimized to work seamlessly with Samsung TVs and deliver a superior entertainment experience. At number 6. Vizio MSeries 5.1 Home Theater Soundbar with Dolby Atmos. After testing the Vizio MSeries soundbar for a month, Bowman recommends it for anyone who doesn't want to spend a lot of money, but who is interested in a full home theater experience. The subwoofer and soundbar connect wirelessly, but the tiny side speakers have to connect via audio cables. He especially enjoyed the dual stereo mode, which had such immersive sound that sound effects feel like they are creeping out of the back speakers, while the dialogue comes directly out of the soundbar. For anyone with a small space that isn't conducive to speakers behind you, Vizio has something called front surround mode. Line all the speakers up beside the TV and they create a virtual 5.1 system, which Bowman found to be very convincing, if slightly less immersive. The soundbar can also connect to a smart speaker, so you can control your smart appliances and smart home via the soundbar or the Vizio remote. At number 7. Roku wireless speakers. Chris Welch, our colleague at The Verge, calls the Roku speakers a massive improvement over the awful built-in speakers on Roku TVs, which sound lifeless and frequently make dialogue hard to understand. If you're tired of that and want to give shows and movies the audio they deserve with minimal fuss, Roku's option starts to make a lot more sense. All the audio components connect to each other wirelessly for a simple setup process and no need to deal with a wired mess behind your television. Plus, music playback is better than I expected it to be, and these speakers are genuinely good at playing a range of styles, Welch says. Sometimes soundbars focus on TV and movie audio at the expense of music, but Roku has checked off both.